Welcome back, everyone, to more Steins Gate Zero. We are currently on another route, on another path to a different ending. I hope you guys look forward to it. We are currently in the shower with Maho. In the last episode, we found out they were doing shit behind Nintendo's back, which I do not appreciate. He doesn't like what they are doing, and he doesn't know about it. It's only going to shade, honestly. Kagari is also here, evil Kagari this time. Bad unhinged Kagari that also fought Suzuha again. A lot of shit replayed in the last episode in general, so this is entirely new content now, and I hope I don't have to censor Maho's ass again. God, I hope that's the case. Please don't make me do this again, it's so annoying. Anyway, guys, the microwave exploded. Let us continue. Oh my god. That there was indeed Tanabata. I forgot what Tanabata even is. I have to check real quick. Tanabata. Also known as the Star Festival. Okay. It celebrates the meeting of the deities Orihime and Hikoboshi. Okay, interesting. According to legend, the Milky Way separates these lovers. That is, and they can only meet once a day, yeah? Ah, that's really cool. Damn. It begins on July 7th, mostly. Okay. The celebration is held at various days between July and August. That's so interesting. Well, the more you know, guys. We are learning so much about Japanese culture in this playthrough. Okay, let's continue. Actually, Maho had been secretly looking forward to this day. Since she lived in America for so long, she was interested in Japan's traditional summer holiday. I see. She was especially interested in the famous story of Orihime and Hikoboshi and the custom of writing down wishes and hanging them from bamboo. I also remember that from watching anime. Since she was here, she sort of wanted to try writing down a wish too. She didn't want to bring it up herself because she didn't want anyone thinking of her as childish, but Mayuri, Ferris and the other girls seemed like they'd want to do something like that. Part of her had hoped they'd invite her too. Please invite her. That's why it hurt so much to be spending the hot summer afternoon in the lab with Daro covered in soot. Yeah, very disappointing. At least the shower's here, you know. She was thinking about that as she washed herself off when... Oh no, what is happening now? She could hear Daro calling her from outside. Don't come in here. Huh? No, I don't think so. I'll cry! Oh no! Oh my god. Oh shit. Shit! Shit! She has to hide now. She can't make an excuse for being here. Mao's mind started to race. She'd been told that Okabe rarely came to the lab anymore. In fact, after he dropped her off yesterday on the first day, he hadn't come by even once. That's why she'd felt safe going in and out of the lab, but he's coming. Oh my god. Oh my god. How? How is she going to explain being here? Yeah? Oh my god, like, this feels like a criminal on the run right now. Yeah. Yeah. That's how she'd explained her visit to Okabe. If he found out she was working on the phone wave with Daro, there would be trouble. And make it double. Oh, you don't want to know how he would react to that. I want to know though. I do. Uh-oh. Yeah, well. Get the fuck away, Daro. Oh my god. Dude. After she was sure Daro was gone, she quickly washed the bubbles from the body soap of her body. Her long hair still wasn't dry, but there wasn't time for that. She wiped herself off with the towel and was about to leave the shower room. Uh-oh. When she heard the door open. Uh-oh. He's so fast. How is he already? This is very bad. Be quiet. Hide, okay? He was here already. She quickly shut the door to the shower room again. Please go away. But then she looked down and saw that she was naked. Her clothes were lying on the floor past the door. There was no way she could get them without Okabe seeing her. Her only choice is to stay hidden, completely undressed, and wait for him to leave. Please go.
でもこんなのすごくなんていうか
Yeah.
そわそわして落ち着かない
No shit. I pray to God that Rintaro does not need to take a shit right now. Please. Please. Uh-oh. Okay, Rintaro's perspective. Interesting. Don't open that shower. Don't open that shower. Dude, the music from Rintaro's perspective is so happy-go-lucky. It's so funny. Yo, my best friend who's not hiding shit from me. Dada greeted me as I came inside the lab. He seemed to be in kind of a hurry. I wonder why. Uh-huh. The room smelled kind of like smoke. And someone must have been using the shower room because the smoky smell was mixed with the scent of soap. But whoever it was, it definitely wasn't Dado. Who the fuck is it? His face and clothes were blackened with soot. Oh. I thought it might be Suza, but the lights in the shower room were turned off. Oh my god. Oh my god, why did Mao turn off the lights? She already knows. Shit.
この前粗大ゴミの電子レンジを拾ってきたんだよね。で、
Okay.
さっきそれでコンビニ弁当を温めてたら爆発した。
You know what? That is somewhat the truth.
爆発って
Yeah.
大丈夫か？
ブラウン氏に怒られたお。
Yeah,
あ
true.
まり目をつけられるなよ。いつ追い出されるかわからないんだから。
Yeah, he might shoot you in the face. No, he won't, I hope.
こんなことになれば、お前はともかく、鈴葉は行くところがなくなるだろう。
True.
そうだね。で、今日はどうしたん？マユ氏なら来てないけど。
Okay.
お前に話があるんだ。
Oh.
情報だぞ。
Oh?
だが断る。
Okay, dude.
まだ何も言ってないだろう。
Yeah, some of the Rohan Kishibe reference. I've had
オ
enough.
カリンの持ってきた話がまともだったことなんて一度もないんで。
Actually, I think that might actually be the truth. He never has good news to share. That is so true.
まあ聞けって。昨日の夜さ、
Yeah,
レスキデン教授と食事に行ったんだ。
as usual for some reason.
留学の話になったんだけど。
Yeah,
ああ、またその話か。
yeah. Why do you look disappointed? Reitaro. Sorry about that. The fuck was that? I was keeping in touch with Dr. Leskinen. Yes, I know. Of course, the professor knew that Maho was here in Japan. Yesterday, he'd shown me a picture of her taken in Okinawa. Oh. I could see her standing in the surf with a blank expression on her face. A friend or a family member must have taken it. Dr. Leskinen had been really nice to me, and I talked to him a lot about going to Victor Condria. Of course, at the minimum, I needed to graduate my current school and pass the exchange exam for Victor Condria. Yeah, it's gonna be rough. Especially in Japan.
せっかくだから、
Because school is rough in
誰のこと
Japan.
も教授に話してみたんだ。そ
Yeah.
したら興味を持ってくれた。
Okay.
え？
Hey, yo. They hiring?
ビクトル・コンドリア大学には情報科学研究所っていうところがあってな。
Oh.
世界最高のハッカーが集まってるらしいんだ。
Hey, yo. Hey, yo.
ダルの腕なら通用するんじゃないか。
I'd been inviting Dado to come to America with me, but he didn't seem that interested. He'd said things like, I can't imagine living away from the otaku mecca! Oh my god, and no way am I living anywhere you can't get H games and anime figures. You could get them. They're pretty expensive though. He'd done nothing but give excuses like that.
そりゃ僕はスーパーハッカーだし通用すると思うけどさ。
I don't feel good about Dado working for Leskinen. I don't feel good about that.
とりあえず教授に会ってみるだけならどうだ。
Uh-huh.
面識だってあるんだし。
今忙しいんだお。
Of course you are.
1日ぐらいなら時間作れるだろう。
No.
コミマが終わるまでは無理かな。
Oh.
1ヶ月以上先じゃないか。
Damn.
とにかくしばらくは無理。
Okay.
いや、あれ。本当に言い訳ばっかりだな。
Aw.
そんなに行きたくないのか？
Damn, but it just sounds so pouty. It's so cute. Sorry, I think he's very cute in general. I sighed and sat down on the sofa. And this room really was hot as hell during the summer. The windows were open and the fans were running at full speed, but I was still sweating. There was an air conditioner, but evidently he wasn't using it.
誰ドクペって置いてあるか
Dr.
どう
P!
だったかな。マユシが買い置きしてるかも。
Just for you, Rintaro. Dr. Piss. Sorry? I got up and took a look in the fridge in the corner of the room. There was regular soda, mineral water, and some sports drinks. But not a single Dr. Piss. As usual, the freezer was stuffed with juicy chicken #1. Of course. Mayuri really did buy a ton of the stuff. Wait, was there even more than usual? Maybe she brought some for Suzuha too. Yeah, totally Suzuha, guys. Totally. Totally.
スポーツドリンクもらうぞ
鈴葉の飲みかけ以外なら OK。
Ah. I grabbed an unopened bottle and took a big gulp. It's so hot in here. I want to die. I happened to take a look at the snack shelf next to the fridge. Mixed in with the instant noodles and snacks were 5 bunches of bananas. Of course. Mayuri must have bought those too. But still, all that fried chicken and all these bananas, was she eating more than she had been? Let's not talk about that. She always said that no matter how much she ate, she never got fat, but if she bought this many bananas at once, they were all going to turn brown and squishy before she could eat them all. Well, maybe she's not eating alone, okay? But you don't need to know that.
マユリのやつバナナを買いすぎじゃないか
ああ、それ買ってきたのマユシじゃなくて僕。
Oh, for the...
あ、
Oops. He bought them for the new phone wave, but that's not for you to know. Uh-oh. Dado quickly cut himself off. I turned toward him and looked away, and he looked away! Guilty as charged! That's a guilty look. He'd been acting really weird this whole time. Was he hiding
お
something?
前がこんなに買ったのか
Yeah.
いつからバナナ好きになった
You don't need to know. You don't need to know.
いやほら、鈴葉に言われてるんだって。ダイ
Totally.
エットにいいから毎日食べろってさ。
Uh-huh.
そういえば昔そんなダイエットが流行ったな
Was there? Some celebrity had gone on TV and said she lost a bunch of weight on a banana diet, and the next day all the bananas in Japan disappeared from stores. My dad had tried to get in on the boom a little too late and bought a huge supply of bananas only to see it flare out, and most of them rot on the shelves. I remembered that. Ugh.
だってこんなに一度に買うなよなだいぶ色が変わってきてるじゃないか
Well, as long as they are not disgustingly jelly-like in texture and green, it should be fine. But whatever, I was hungry, so I decided to take one. Sure. I took a banana and peeled the skin.
とにかく少しは加減ってものを考えろ
そうだね。
Oh my god, dude. Oh my god, he's such a bad liar. I finished the banana in 3 bites and went to toss the peel in the burnable trash can. And then I noticed something strange. The can was filled with bananas. More than anybody could possibly eat. Over half the can was filled up with bananas. Where did he want to toss the banana peel again? Let me reread that. To toss the peel in the burnable trash can. Okay. More than anyone could possibly eat. And it wasn't just the skin. Some of them were unpeeled, but half rotten, and the summer heat made them give off a nasty stench. I remembered seeing something like this once before. While they were experimenting on the first phone wave, yeah?
またゲルバナ作るの？
Oh my god, no! He figured it out, the fucking bananas, dude! That's right, it was when I was living here a year ago, doing experiments every day. And then my mind flashed back to the contents of the fridge, and that bizarre stockpile of juicy chicken. Oh my god, he figured it out, dude. The bananas, fuck them bananas, dude. It couldn't be. Masaka. Yup. I plunged my hand into the garbage can, not caring about the filth. Oh my god, you guys are busted. Dado was clearly uneasy, but I ignored him. I was right. Under the remains of the bananas, I saw tons of boxes of empty fried chicken. No matter how much Mayuri liked them, or how much of a glutton Dado was, no one would voluntarily eat this much frozen fried chicken every day. Oh no, he figured it out, dude. I went deeper into the garbage can. And then I found something I didn't want to see. Uh-oh.
誰
Uh-oh, dude.
なんぞ
Dude, he figured it out so quick. I thought it would take some time.
バナナと冷凍唐揚げの組み合わせ懐かしいな。
I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah.
1年くらい前か。よくこうして実験してたよな。
Uh-oh.
かなり無駄な使い方してたから。
Uh-oh.
マユリによく怒られた。
Oh my god.
食べ物を粗末にしちゃダメだって。
Oh my god.
そうだね。
し
Yeah.
ょうがないから。
Oh my
電子レン
god.
ジで温かくなったバナナも俺たちで食べて処分したよな。
Oh my god.
あれはひどい味だった。
Oh my god. No. Oh no.
でもさすがにこれは食べられなかったよ。
What I pulled out of the garbage can was a green gooey mass. No, the gel bananas are back. No. It was a thick, disgusting liquid, like you'd expect to see if you crushed a giant bug. The goo dripped out of my fingers and splattered onto the floor. It was what used to be a banana. What we'd once called a gel nana. Gero banana, whatever.
しまった。
Yeah, you fucked up, bro. Dado put his hands to his head? You fucked up, dude. But then he evidently gave up on hiding it.
まずった。こんなあっさりバレちゃったか。
Yeah.
もうちょっと隠し通せると思ったんだけどな。
Oh no.
実際さ、目処がついたらちゃんと相談したいこともあったし、打ち明ける予定ではあったんだけど。
Uh-oh. I don't think Lintero will help you, dude. I don't think that he will help you. Dado tossed me this towel. Evidently he'd already used it because it was covered in black soot, but I decided to wipe the gel nana off my hands with it anyway. Oh my god. Dado went into the development room and started moving boxes and dust covers.
ほれ、これが2号機。
Uh-oh. And on the table appeared the horrible future gadget number 8, which I'd built, improved, and finally dismantled a year ago.
組み立て
Oh my
ど
god.
うしたのか。
Oh my god, his demons are back, dude.
電話レンジカッコ仮バージョン2とどっちがいいか結構迷った。
名前なんてどうでもいい。
Yeah.
マジ？オカリンの言葉とは思えないな。
Dude, he's pressed for different shit right now.
どの未来ガジェットもさ、円卓会議やって大騒ぎして名前決めたじゃん。
I know, but that is past him.
黒歴史だろう。
Dark past? Yeah, Hoinkyoma is still dead in this timeline, so, you know.
そう？
Dado was looking at the dust-covered future gadgets that were sitting on the shelf of the development room. There was something like fondness in his gaze. Ah, why the hell was he acting like this? Did he think of that nightmare as some kind of happy, youthful memory? I was about to tell him to go screw himself, but held it in.
お前
Oh my god.
俺が言ったことを忘れたのか。
Oh my god.
これは危険だ。俺たちが持っていて一種のものじゃない。
Oh my god, here we go.
うん。けどさ、僕未来でタイムマシン作らないといけないんだよね。そうするとやっぱこいつを研究することがその第一歩だと思うわけ。
Oh my god, this is gonna be bad.
あれ
Oh, whoa. Holy shit, he's gonna smack him, dude. I gave up on trying to hold it back. I got up in his face and yelled at him.
何度も話したよな。
None of you listen, man.
こいつのせいで何が起こったのか。こいつのせいで俺がどんな体験をしたのか。
Yeah. Yeah. It's like they are dismissing his trauma right now. Because they're trying to recreate the same shit that caused it, dude.
これを作ったことでマユリは殺されるんだ。これを作ったことでクリスは犠牲になったんだ。
Yeah, people that he loved.
これを作ったことでお前の娘は過去へ飛んで自殺までしたんだ。
Yeah, holy shit.
忘れたって言うならもう一度話してやろうか。
Oh no. Dude, oh my god. Like, Rintaro saying that Suzuha committed suicide because of it. Like, I really put this at the back of my mind. But now rethinking, that's insane, dude. Holy shit.
お前はそんなにバカだったのか。自分でそれを体験してみないとわからないほどバカだったのか。
Oh my god.
バカはあなたよ、岡部凛。
Hello, Maho! Hello, Maho! No, I think Rintaro has a valid crash out right now. I think that every single thing that he said to Dado just now was very valid. Let's see what Maho has to say, though. Please tell me you put on clothes, I swear to God. I suddenly heard an angry female voice behind me. Please tell me you put on clothes. Okay, she did. I looked back and saw Hyojo Maho glaring at me. In the towel.
表情さん
Yeah.
ゴーロリ来たこれ
Oh my god, stop!
って格好してるんだよ
She was
ていうか
showering?
なんでここに
Bruh.
あ、これはその
Yeah.
勢い余ってあまりジロジロ見ないで訴
Oh
え
my
ろよ
god. I'll sue!
そっちがそんな格好で出てきたんじゃないか
Huh?
ちょっと待ってなさい今服を着てくるから
Oh my god. Dude. How many times are we going to see her undressed or like almost undressed, man? Maui quickly went back into the shower room and came out dressed a moment later. Good. Put on some clothes, girl. Thank you.
失礼待たせたわ
もしかして俺が来た時から隠れてたのか
Yup.
私のことはどうでもいいでしょ
Who cares?
レスキネン教授に送った沖縄での写真はわ
Oh.
ざわざ捏造したのか
Oh. Both the professor and I were completely taken in by that picture of her standing on that Okinawan beach. But it seemed to have both been tricked. It was well made enough that Daru must have been involved.
君の来日の目的は
Yeah.
沖縄じゃなかったというわけだ
Yeah.
ええそうよあなたが電話レンジカッコ仮なんていうセンスのない名前をつけたそ
What
の
was
マ
it
シンのた
again?
めに来たの
Yeah.
君にも説明したはずだ
Yeah. He's so disappointed and angry.
一体何が引き起こされたのかを
Yeah. Rintaro, they don't know what you've been through, man, and this sucks.
それをまた繰り返すつもりか
違うわ
Oh?
何が違う
How?
D メールを送ればそれはエシロンに補足され
Yeah.
世界線は今のベータから再びアルファに戻ってしまうんだ
Yeah, and then Mayuri is going to die again. God damn it.
そうしたら
And Sun will be on our
マユリは
ass.
また、死ぬ
Yeah, he can't even say it.
何度やっても助けられない永遠に死に続ける
Man, he can't even say that Mayuri is going to die without the quiver in his voice. That is such great performance. And then I had a terrifying thought and stared directly into Mao's eyes. No way, she of all people couldn't possibly. I trusted Mao completely and I didn't want to believe she was capable of it. But the terrible machine that I just confronted had drained me of any kind of rationality. Don't tell me that Rintaro's thinking right now that Maho wants to sacrifice Mayuri to get Krise back. Surely not, right? A flashback felt like it was going to hit me any second. Oh no. Images of Krise and Mayuri's deaths are flashing through my mind. And so I said something I never should have said.
君はまさか世界線をアルファに戻したいのか
Oh.
え
クリスが生きていてマユリが死んでいる世界を望むのか
Oh my god. Did we not tell Maho that?
この野郎
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! I have never heard Daru be loud before. That actually is scary. Like, angry Daru is really scary. There was an impact on my cheek. And a loud sound in my ears. Oof. The next thing I knew, I was lying on the ground face up. It was a while before I understood what had happened. The left half of my face felt like it was on fire. How hard did he slap, dude? I was punched by Daru. I'd known him for 5 years and this was the first time anything like that had happened.
謝れ今すぐ魔法団に謝れ
Oh my god.
ちょっとやめなさい橋田さ
Oh my god.
オカリンがどれだけ苦しんでるかなんて僕には想像しかできないけどさだから安っぽい同情なんてしないしするつもりもねえよ
Damn. I really appreciate of Daru. He's not giving him cheap sympathy. What a guy. Wow, what a powerful line.
でもなお前結局ただそれに甘えてるだけじゃねえか魔法炭だって鈴葉だって眉師だってみんながお前のためにどれだけ
True.
もういいからよしなさい。
Man. That is so true though. Maho grabbed Daru's body and tried to hold him back.
話せこいつもっとぶん殴ってやらないとわかんないんだよ
Damn, just like Suzuha beat the shit out of him to awaken Hoen Kyoma back, Daru also is beating the shit out of him and technically calling him out as a coward. You know, because he is somewhat hiding behind his trauma, I suppose. Yeah, he Rintaro admitted himself that he's a coward. And Suzuha had punched him for it. And now Daru's doing the same. Holy shit.
もう十分よ。今ので十分。だから落ち着いて。
And this time Maho put her hand on Daru's shoulder.
後の説明は私がしておくわ。顔でも洗ってきなさい。ほら。
Go. She pointed toward the shower room and Daru finally seemed to get control of himself again.
わかった
Damn, I've never heard him be angry before. Holy shit. He looked a little awkward as he lowered his fist. Normally he hated any kind of seriousness, so in a situation like this he'd always tell one of his perverted gentleman jokes. But there were no jokes as he vanished beyond the curtain into the shower room. Yeah. A moment later I could hear the sound of the water. Holy shit, dude. Maho was looking down at me
あなたがおかしなことを言うからよ。
for being weird.
そうだな。
For being weird?
すまなかった。
Yeah.
今のは決して本心じゃ。
わかってるわ。
Ah.
あなた、そんな人じゃないもの。
Ah, Maho's so understanding. She knows him so well now.
ほら、立てる？
I'll try. I grabbed her hand and slowly got up. I'd taken a solid hit when I wasn't expecting it, and so my head was still a little dizzy.
今のは聞いた。
Yeah,
普段
they
優
hit
しいや
hard.
つが怒ると聞くな。
True.
そうね。しかも自分のためじゃなく、他の誰かのために怒れる人は素敵だと思う。
Ah.
少しだけ見直したわ。
That was getting plus points. Hell yeah. Maho seemed a bit happy as she looked toward the shower
見
room.
直したのは少しだけなのか。
Yeah.
だって私への言動がいつもセクハラばっかりだもの。
Fair enough.
もしかしたら君のことが好きになったのかもしれないぞ。子供がよくやるだろう。
True pulling
好
hand
きな子
stuff.
に意地悪するとか、あれと同じだ。
Oh my
あ
god.
いつ頭の中子供だからな。
Ah.
冗談じゃないわ。鈴葉さんを私の娘にしたいわけ？
Oh shit.
それはまずいな。
That would be bad! I chuckled a bit but quickly stopped and turned to face Maho. The difference between our heights was so great that I was looking down on her.
俺の主観で言えばこの世界はクリスの選択のおかげで存在してるんだ。
Yeah, because of her sacrifice.
クリスがいたからマイリは無事でいられる。
Yeah.
幸せに暮らしていられる。
Yeah.
それを俺も守らなくちゃいけない。
To protect her choice. Yeah, that's why he lashed out.
君は科学者だ。俺なんかよりずっと優れた頭脳の持ち主だ。だから理解できるだろう。この世界の摂理を。
Laws of the universe.
ええ。
Maho quietly nodded.
それは言ってみれば神みたいなものなんだよ。
God. A rule, an unspoken
神に
rule.
人間が挑むなんて無謀だったんだ。
It's might it be possible? I don't know.
なのに俺はそれに何回も何十回も何百回も挑んで全てが失敗に終わった。無駄だったんだ。
Yeah. Like Ritaro is the tragic hero of like the classic like dramatical drama theater, you know? He's that tragic figure that is going against the rules of God and is suffering for it. Immensely suffering. The fact that Rintaro's still alive is insane to me. Holy shit.
人の傲慢を 神は決して許さない。
そうね。
Mao was looking out the window. It was as if she was thinking back to her homeland and ancestors.
神というのは私の祖国やあるいは沖縄の人たちの間でもポピュラーな存在として信じられているわ。私も祖父母や父母からその素敵な考えを教えられてきた。
Wonderful beliefs.
科学に身を捧げるものではあるけれど、決して神を侮ったりはしない。
それなら。
Oh, yeah, why are you doing this? Mao shook her head a little and looked up at me with a piercing gaze.
けどね、あなたが盛んに口にする神はそれとは全く違う。
Oh? Her words were sharp, with no room for disagreements.
世界の摂理ですって。そんなものはただこの世界を構築している数式に過ぎないわ。
What is God to her then, I wonder?
神なんて立派なものは介在していないし、私たちに解が導けない道理はないのよ。
I see you. I was about to respond, but before I could, Maho went inside the development room. I had no choice but to follow her. I wonder if Rintaro will help them out, like for real this time.
D メールとエシュロンとの因果、それによる危険性については十分認識しているわ。
Yeah.
安心しなさい。D メールは今の時点では封印してある。
Okay.
あなたの懸念しているような事態は起こらないし、私が絶対に起こさせない。アルファ世界線に戻させたりもしない。
Okay.
もちろん D メールの危険を回避する方法もエシュロンを無効化する策も橋田さんと検討中よ。
I see. So they are trying only to get the time leap function then, right?
ただ今はその検証にリソースを割くより先にやらなくてはならないことがあるの。
Oh.
個人的にもね。
Mao tapped the top of the phone wave, Unit 2.
今私たちが研究しているのはクリスが成し遂げたというタイムリープの方。
Yeah.
じゃあタイムリープしかできないのか、それ。
そういうことになるわね。
Yup. Dude, this thing looks insane. She was right. I was looking at the time leap machine, not the phone wave. I could tell, I could tell they'd recreated all the improvements that Krise had made to the phone wave. The most obvious was the PC and monitor that were connected to the microwave. And connected to the PC was a headset and what looked like a quad covered in electrodes. Guys, why am I reading so ass today? Hello? In this word line, only I knew the details of how the time leap machine was set up, and I hadn't told Daro or Maho about them. In other words, with only some small hints, Maho had managed to create the same thing as Krise. It doesn't work yet though.
正直なところとても悔しいわ。
How, by the way, how does this phone wave look so pristine when the microwave exploded? Like, hello?
悔しい。
研究すればするほどやっぱり私はクリスにはなれないって思い知らされるのよ。
I wish Maho would see her own, like, talents as well, instead of comparing them to Krise all the time. Man.
記憶をデータ化してそれをトップダウン検索信号込みで携帯電話に転送する。そこまではできるの。ただ最大の問題がクリアできない。
Oh.
クリスはそれをやってのけたのに。
データの圧縮だな。
Ah. Maho nodded.
何テラバイトもある膨大な記憶データをどうやって圧縮するのか。その謎が私ではどうしても解けない。
Oh my god, do I remember how she did that? Didn't she use these CERN, like black hole accelerator or whatever, to compress them? Right? I don't quite remember. I'm sure Rintaro does though. There was the part that Krise had struggled with the most too. But in the end, with Daro's help, she'd been able to do it.
あなたはクリスから何か聞いているのかしら。その方法を。
She seemed a little unhappy as she asked me that. It's like cheating for her. Asking for the answer meant giving up on finding the solution for herself, and so it meant admitting defeat. Maybe that was really hard for her. Yet she'd chosen to put completing the machine first, instead of her own pride. But I had no intention of giving her the answer right away. I thought so.
前に俺の経験したことを話した時に約束をしたよな。覚えてるか？タイムマシンでマキセ・クリスを救おうなんて絶対に考えるな。
ええ。
今でもその約束を守るつもりがあるか？その気がないなら
Oh.
協力はできない。
Damn. Yeah, he's trying to protect Krisa's resolve, Krisa's choices, and sacrifice. Maho didn't answer for a while, but without even looking at her face, I could tell she was being torn apart inside. Yeah, I mean, this is also the person she loves. Not only Rintaro loves her, but she does too. And it's so hard. Rintaro has already decided what he wants to do, but Maho has not. Maho is confronted with this choice for the first time, and Rintaro already, like, processed it for himself.
もちろん守るわ。
Huh.
あなたとの約束だもの。
Huh. Can I trust that, though? After a long pause, she gave her answer. I couldn't help but laugh.
君は嘘が下手だな。
Yeah.
そんな顔をしていたら
Yeah.
すぐにバレる。話は終わったな。
Damn. I can't believe you lied to me. Crazy. Then I left the development room. I looked toward the shower room, but I could still hear the sound of falling water from within. Dado was showing no signs of being done.
なあ、ダル。
I'm really
バ
sorry.
カは俺だった。本当にすまなかった。
I spoke, but there was no answer. Maybe he hadn't heard me. It seemed better for both of us if I apologized tomorrow.
また明日来るから。
That was all I said as I headed toward the door. Damn.
岡部さん。
Maho followed me. She came up to me so fast she almost slammed into me.
スタインズゲートは実在すると思う？
Of course.
マユリさんが死ぬことなく、そしてクリスも犠牲にならない、そんな狭間の世界線があると思う？
Oh.
それを目指した俺の顛末を知りたいなら鈴葉に聞くといい。
Ask Suzuha.
結局運命には逆らえなかった。
Yeah.
あんなのはくだらない妄想だよ。
No, it's real. I've been there before at the end of the first game. It's real.
そう言い切ってしまって本当にいいの？ないと証明されたわけではない
You
の。
haven't proven it yet.
そんなのまさに悪魔の証明じゃないか。そんな証明誰にもできるわけがない。
Nobody can prove a negative. The devil's proof. Let me read this. Where the hell are the tips? Devil's proof. A concept said to have been created by a jurist in medieval Europe during a case over possession rights. The concept is as follows. Let's say someone told you to prove that the devil exists. In response, you then demand proof that the devil does not exist. As your opponent has no say to provide that proof, you then go on to say, since you can't prove the devil doesn't exist, then he must exist. I see it. This is of course pure sophistry that proves nothing at all, but since it can turn a debate into an endless loop, the burden of proof is traditionally placed on the first person to make such a statement. Nowadays, the concept is merely used as a tool to point out inequitable arguments in various contexts such as law, politics, or science. Yeah, you can't prove a negative.
そうよ。あるのかないのかも証明されていないのに、あなたはたった一度失敗したくらいで諦めた。
Yeah, because like he can't mentally take that, okay? Right now. Maho was gritting her teeth hard.
呆れてしまうわ。
Dude, try to understand him, okay?
何？
Oh my god. I almost went out of control and grabbed her by the shoulders. But I managed to stop myself at the last second.
さっきも言っただろ。
Yeah.
俺はそれ以前に何回も何十回も何百回も挑んで。
Damn.
私も言ったはずよ。それは 神の摂理でも何でもないって。
Hmm.
世界線もタイムマシンもシュタインズゲートなんてものも
It's all science, Ritaro.
世界を構築するただの数式に過ぎない。
They are science and thus can be solved by math, by equations.
何回も何十回も何百回も失敗した。だからなんだというの。そんなの科学の世界では当たり前のことよ。それで失敗したのなら何千回も何万回も何億回も挑戦すればいい。
Dude, we've had this before at the Suzuha ending, man. He will lose himself if he tries that shit again.
そうすれば必ずそこに解放は見つかる。
君は何も知らないし経験していないから、
Yeah.
そんな無責任なことが言えるんだ。
いいえ、嫌というほど経験してきたわ。
Oh?
失敗も挫折も後悔も、
Ah.
その痛みもアキセ・クリスという天才のせいで。
Dude, have you ever seen your friends die in front of your face 1,000 times in a row? I don't think so. And I don't want you to experience that, because that's fucking awful.
数式に感情はないだろ
Damn.
数式を解くのは人間よ。結局のところね。
We were glaring at each other, but our faces close enough to kiss. Rintaro, get your head in the game. Mao's gaze burned into me. Let me guess what's going to happen. Daru's going to come out of the shower, see them, and misunderstand it, I swear to God. For some reason, I couldn't bear to look at her. So I turned away. Oh. Damn. I turned around without saying a word and tried to head out the door. But she grabbed the hem of my shirt and stopped me. I didn't expect that.
まだ何か用か。
I turned around annoyed. Oh? A moment ago her expression had been so fierce, but now she simply wore a sad smile. It was so different that for a moment I thought I'd shifted between world lines. Maho whispered to me.
あなたこそ嘘が下手ね。
Huh.
嘘。
Was I lying? I put my hands up to my face trying to figure out what she meant. But that didn't tell me what kind of look I had on my face, of course. So I simply stood there confused.
嘘って。
Where am I
なん
lying?
だ。俺は嘘なんてついてない。
橋田さんに聞いたんだけど、
Oh?
1年前のあなたってタイムマシンに関しては取り付く島もなかったんですってね。
Oh.
シュタインズゲートの話なんてそれこそ論外。
Mm-hmm.
口にするのもはばかられるほどだったって。
一体何を言って。
でも今は違うわ。だって
Oh.
あなたのその顔、私が以前よくしていた顔と同じだもの。クリスに実証実験で負けて、論文の評価でも負けて、名声でも負け続けて、
Hmm.
落ち込んで、もうダメだって思って。
Damn.
けどいつも最後は鏡を見て自分を叱りつけたのよ。
Maho pointed to her own heart with her index finger.
挑戦するのを諦めたら終わり。そうしたら永遠に勝つことはできないってね。
Then she pointed it at the left breast.
今のあなたはその時の私と同じ顔よ。 心の奥の奥ではまだリベンジする気でいる。
To take revenge.
自分をこんな惨めな男へと貶めたシュタイン
Damn.
ズゲートに。
Damn. Me, I still hadn't given up.
違う。そんなことはない。
Oh, damn.
違わないわ。あなたってね、ほんと私にそっくり。まるで胸像みたい。強情で一度言い出したら聞かなくて、自分が間違ったと分かってもそれを絶対に認めたくなくて子供みたいに拗ねて、誰かに心
Damn.
配や迷惑ばかりかける。
Damn, dude.
で、 そんなことないよとか少しくらいはフォローしてもらえないと
If you told
ち
me
ょ
I
っと
was
傷
right.
つくわね。
Oh, I wasn't like that!
だからこそわかるのよ。
Ah, we're similar.
私もあなたも最後は絶対に自分の足で立ち上がるの。
Being
そうで
strong
しょ。
together.
岡部倫太郎さん。
Oh my god. She fans his flame. She did it. At least a
もう
little
一度
bit.
言うわ。あらゆる世界の摂理はただの数式であり、
Can be
その
solved.
解放は必ず存在する。私は何としても見つけてやるわ。
Oh my god.
神なんて介在しない。ただの数式を解く鍵を。
God can suck this equation. Sorry about that.
そしてマユリさんが死なない。クリスも生きている。狭間の世界線に続く道へとたどり着いてやる。
Damn. After saying all that, Maho was a little out of breath. She had a lot of vitality in her tiny body. Her words, the way she looked, they hit me so hard I couldn't speak.
で、あなたはどうするの？
Oh shit, I feel like he needs some time to think about this.
岡部所長。ここはあなたのラボなのでしょ？いつまでも所長不在では話にならないのだけれど。
俺は
Oh my god.
俺は
Oh, and then I got a Ryan message. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? What the fuck is it about? Who is it? Big trouble, what do I do? Mayuri-chan, I just happened to pass by her, and she was running away crying! I've never seen her so sad. What? Mayuri was crying. I could tell that something bad was going on. When she saw my shock, Maho looked over at the phone too. She was crying. What happened? I don't know. I just happened to run into her, so I said hi, and she was crying. I was really surprised, but when I asked what was going on, she was really upset. She said that it was her fault. Kriso had died, and that's why you were suffering. Did she listen in? She said she should have died instead. Are you kidding me? Did she listen in? And then she ran away. I ran after her, but I lost her. What do I do, Okabe-san? What do I do? Oh, we're so fucked. Oh, we're so fucked, dude. Oh my god, she listened in. She listened in on our conversation with Maho. Shit. Shit. I looked at Maho.
まさか聞かれてたのか
Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck.
話
そういえば
Daro, oh my god. Daro had come out of the shower room at some point and was standing right behind me.
オカリンがラボに来るって知らせてくれたのマユシだ
Oh my god.
マユシもここに向かってる途中だって言ってた
Then that meant there was a good chance she did.
嘘
This is so fucked. This is so bad. This is so bad. I felt like my knees were going to give out. Mayuri existed in this world then because of Krisa's sacrifice. And that was the only one thing that Mayuri could never find out. Me, Daro, Suza, Ferris, Maho, everyone who knew the truth had kept it from her. I needed to find her. I needed to find Mayuri. I couldn't let her be alone right now. Shit. Shit. I ran out of the lab. Okay, so I'm so glad that she did find out. Suza's POV, okay. I'm so glad that Mayuri found out, because I was always curious what would happen if she
まだ
knew.
暑いな。
What would Mayuri do if she knew that Kirisu's death is the reason that she is alive? I always wanted to know what would happen. I know that it would eat Mayuri alive. But it's also somewhat the people's fault around her that they did not tell her, even though I know why they did not. They kept secrets from her. I don't personally like it when people keep secrets, but I can also fully understand why they do it to begin with. Mayuri will not be able to mentally handle that. Holy shit, man. Oh my god. It's so hard, that's for sure. Shit. Oh, this is gonna be a mess, man. The summer's solstice had passed, and by 6 PM the sun was finally standing behind the city skyline. Part of the sky was still red, and the rest a dirty blue. For the past few days, Suza had worked on the time machine on top of Radikan. It was almost time for her to go back to the past. Is that the reason why Mayuri and Suza went back into the time machine? Because if you guys remember our very first ending that we've gotten with Leskinen and stuff, you know, Suzuha and Mayuri went back in time, right? I mean, they disappeared. We don't really know if they went back in time or not, but I suppose they did, right? Right? Because Kagari couldn't find her mother anymore. Kagari was very upset about that in the first ending. So I think Mayuri's choice is going to be to go back in time and save Kriso. I think that's what she's going to do. It was almost time for her to go back to the past, which meant she was putting a lot more effort into the maintenance work. Parts which could normally get dirty with no trouble had been polished to a sparkling shine.
気負いすぎてるかな。やっぱり不安なのか。
Worried? She finished her work, put the tools back in the box, and stored the box in the time machine's cockpit. Then she sat down in the control seat and took another look at the battery gauge. With the amount of fuel she had left, in less than a month she wouldn't be able to go back to July 27, 2010. She had to leave this era before that time limit passed her by. The original plan of taking Rintaro to the past looked like it was going to fail. That meant she would have to go on the mission that she'd spent the last year coming up with all by herself.
それにしても、父さんってば、これはないよな。
Haha, yeah. She chuckled to herself and stuck her hand deep into the computer core. Inside was an external hard drive that clearly belonged to 2011 and 2036. Dado had probably put it here when her back was turned. One of the secondary touch panel's monitors was displaying a warning that read, "Foreign object detected in cockpit." These machines were capable of breaking through early 21st century camouflage in less than a second. It was clear from the way the fake wires were laid out that monitoring and data retrieval was not its objectives. He'd probably hidden it here because he didn't want anyone to find it. Maybe she should just pretend she didn't see it and leave it here until she was just about to leave. Oh! As she pondered the best course of action, she heard the heavy door outside opening.
Oh.
Hello? I feel like I know who this is. Someone was here. Susa pulled her gun from its holster and looked out from the cockpit toward the iron door that led into the building. She still remembered what happened with Kagari the other day. It couldn't hurt to be careful, but when she saw who it was, she relaxed. Is it Mayuri? Yeah, thought so.
マユ姉さん、珍しいね。ここへ来るなんて。
She put the gun away and jumped out of the cockpit to welcome her.
すずさん。
Oh man.
泣いてるの？何があった？
Oh no, Susa had no idea why the always smiling Mayuri would be crying. Oh man.
どうして？
Oh man.
みんなは教えてくれなかったのかな？
Oh, it sucks that they didn't tell her, man.
クリスさんっていう人とマユシーとの本当のこと教えてくれなかったのかな？
Oh man. Mayuri doesn't even know that she is her savior. Now she does. She almost spoke but quickly cut herself off. How did she hear, and from whom, the cruel truth that Mayuri's survival depended on Max de Krisus' death? There was nothing in the world Susa had wanted to see less than the look on Mayuri's face when she discovered that.
誰に聞いたの？
Rintaro did, dude. Accidentally, but there were only a few people who knew the truth. Excluding herself, only Rintaro, Daru, Ferris, and Maho. And none of them would deliberately tell her. In fact, they'd all hidden it for her sake.
オカリンと
Yeah.
マホさんが話しているの聞いちゃった。
Oh my god. Then it was an accident after all. Oh my god.
お話聞いてもいい？ 2036年のマユシーとオカリンのこと。
Oh. Susa wasn't sure what to say. To be honest, she didn't want to say anything at all. It wasn't something that would make her feel better. Shit.
未来のことは知らない方が幸せだよ。
I wonder if Mayuri is tired of other people telling her what would make her happy. That would piss me off, to be honest. Another line of tears spilled down Mayuri's cheek.
マユシーなんてね、この世界にいても何の役にも立たないよ。
She always thinks of herself as useless and lesser than, and now knowing that Kurisu's death is like the guarantee for her survival, she must feel even more like shit.
だったら
Her self-hatred is
クリ
wreaking
スさん
back
の方が世界のためにも
more than me.
オカリンのためにもずっと必要なんだよ。
Oh my god, don't downplay yourself, girl. It's gonna break my heart, man. Susa suddenly felt like she was looking at the Mayuri she'd known in the future. She thought of the big sis Mayuri that she'd seen ever since she was a little girl, and she couldn't refuse her request.
私の知ってる未来のマユ姉さんも時々そう言ってた。
Oh no.
そんな時は決まってぼんやりと空を眺めてるんだ。すごく寂しそうで
So sad.
切なそうだったよ。
Man. Always looking out
私
at
も
the
カガリ
stars.
もマユ姉さんのそんな顔を見るのが辛かった。
Survivor's guilt, man, is eating her alive in the future.
カガリ
It was only then that she remembered she'd been keeping Kagari a secret from Mayuri. Oops.
カガリっていう名
A
前に
friend.
女の子がいたんだ。
Uh-huh.
繊細孤児でさ、マユ姉さんが引き取ったんだ。
Oh, she's actually telling
だ
you.
からマユ姉さんの娘っていうことになる。マユシーの
Mm-hmm.
娘。優しくてでも強い子でね。
Oh, she sure is
まだ
strong.
こんなに小さいうちからいつも言ってた。ママを守るのは自
Oh.
分だって。そんな子だったから母親であるマユ姉さんが寂しそうにしてるのは
Hmm.
かなり答えてたはず。そういえば7月7日今日って七夕って言うんだってね。
Yeah, it's still Tanabata, guys.
私は子供の頃にマユ姉さんから教わったんだ。
Oh.
織姫と彦星が年に一度会うことができる日だって。
Hmm. I'm so glad I googled this, by the way.
大気汚染がひどくて星なんて見えない時代だったけど、
Hmm.
マユ姉さんは言ってたよ。
I see you.
雲が夜空を覆っていても星は世界から消えちゃうわけじゃない。
They are still there.
雲の向こうで変わらずに輝き続けてるの。だから一緒にお祈りしようね。
Man. It might still reach the gods, the stars.
そんなマユ姉さんの言葉が私やカガリには希望になったんだ。
Ah.
それだけは知っておいてほしい。少なくとも私やカガリにとってはマユ姉さんが必要だった。
They need you.
それにオカリンおじさんだって死ぬまでマユ姉さんのことを大事にしてたんだ。
Yeah,
マユ姉さんの幸せのことばかり考えていたんだ。
that is true.
死ぬまで
Oh! Dude, we are spilling everything. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Holy shit. Maybe that was another cruel truth for her. But Susa decided that she would hold nothing back now. Okay, that's a good decision.
そうだよ。オカリンおじさんは今から15年後までしか生きられない。
Yeah.
マ
Oh
ユ姉さ
no.
んをかばって死ぬんだ。
Oh, don't say that to her. No, the survivor's guilt is so real.
オカリンおじさんは最後にこう言ってたって父さんに後から聞いた。マユリの命を助けることができて本当に良かった。
Oh man.
自分はマユリを守るために生きてきたんだから。
I'm alive to protect her. Holy shit.
そんな
Oh no, Mayuri put both her hands over her mouth.
でもまゆ姉さんはそのことをずっと引きずっていたんだろうな。私たちには見えないところでこっそり七夕の空を見上げてつぶやいてた。
Oh man.
あの日私の彦星様が復活していたら全てが変わっていたのかな。
If Rintaro came back to life that day, would everything be different now? That day. What day is she? Like, is it again July 7th, just in a different year? Man, she's calling Rintaro her lover, by the way. Crazy? Okay, damn. Holy shit.
あの日
Yeah.
私の彦星様
Mm-hmm.
私の
Lover? Mayuri was repeating the words to herself. The tears were still pouring down her face. But her sad cries finally came to a stop. She was still shaking, but her voice had gotten quiet.
どういうことなのかな。
She doesn't know herself.
私今ならわかる気がする。1年前私オカリンおじさんの態度に本気でムカついたんだ。チャンスが目の前にあるのになんで諦めるんだって。そんなオカリンおじさんをかばって甘やかしてるまゆ姉さんのことも本当は許せなかったんだよね。でもさ、この1年ここで暮らしてみて感じたんだ。あの時間違ってたのは私の方だったって。今ならあの日のオカリンおじさんともっとちゃんと話せるかもしれない。
That day's Uncle Okarin.
あの日それでうまく説得できるかどうかそこまでは自信ないんだけどね。
As the sun set in the west, the shadow of the time machine lengthened and Suza's along with it.
私に残されたチャンスはあと一度だけ。
Oh, it's the Rintaro on that day. Rintaro on the day of Kurisu's death. Oh my god. I see. Huh. That day. If he had come back to life that day, would everything be different now? I wonder if the Mayuri from the future also means that day. I don't know.
それなら未来のまゆ姉さんの言葉にかけてみようと思う。
Damn.
マキセ・クリスが殺された日じゃなく、
Ah.
まゆ姉さんの言ってたあの日へ飛んで
You spoke of.
まゆ姉さんの望みを叶えられるかどうか試してみる。まゆしの望み。
What day is it though? Susa gently rubbed Mayuri's tiny little shoulders.
それがシュタインズゲートへ向かう鍵だって信じてみよう。
Man.
シュタインズゲートを開くことができるのは彦星をやめちゃった普通の星じゃなくってまゆ姉さんの彦星しかいないような気がするからさ。
Huh.
つまり私が新たに考案したミッションは彦星の復活。
Excuse me? Excuse me?
父さん流に言うならオペレーションアルタイルとかオペレーションアークライトとか。
Those are the names of this chapter, by the way. Altair or Vega. Those are the names of this chapter.
それともアルタイルとアークライトを結ぶって意味でオペレーションデネブかな。
Oh my god. Altair and Vega, I think, are the stars that represent Orihime and Hikoboshi, right? I think I've read that in the Tanabata Wikipedia page.
父さんほどのセンスは私にはないみたいだ。
I think it's a very good name. Oh, Mari tried to draw herself up as best as she could on wobbling legs. Take me with you. Take me with you.
そのオペレーション マユシーにやらせて。
Oh. Susa stared at the girl in front of her, unable to believe what she just heard.
これは危険な賭けだ。私の考えが間違ってて失敗するだけかもしれない。タイムマシンにも限界が来てて、いつ制御不能になるかわからない。そのまま消滅してしまうかもしれない。それでもお願い。
Please.
マユシーだってラボメンなんだよ。オカリンとダル君に助けてもらってばっかりなのは。ああ、嫌だよ。
Yeah. Luca feels the same way, by the way. Luca also wants to do something for them. To act. Mayuri rubbed her eyes hard and wiped away her tears. Life was slowly returning to her frail body. She has a purpose now in her mind.
オカリンのことが
Yeah.
好き。
I know.
多分クリスさんと同じぐらい。違う。絶対にクリスさんに負けないくらいずっと大好き。
Oh man! Oof! I won't cry again from Mayuri's words. I have grown stronger. That it really hurts though. Oh man!
だけど私は法院京馬がもっともっと
Oh!
好きなの。
Oof.
私がおばあちゃんを亡くして
Oh my god, it's your
この世界
savior.
から消えてなくなっちゃいそうになってた時、
So this is who she meant. By Hikoboshi she meant Hoin Kyoma and not Okabe Rintaro. Okay, if Hoin Kyoma returned on that day, what would have happened? Fuck man.
そんな私に向かってこの世界にずっといろって言って
Yeah.
救ってくれたの。それが彼なの。私の彦星様なの。
Oh!
私ね、もう一度
Oh
彼に会い
man.
たい。
The love of her
あの偉そう
life.
な高笑いをまた聞きたい。
Oh man.
たとえ私が織姫様になれないって分かってても。
Even though Rintaro might not love her back. Oh fuck. Oof.
それでも私にとっての彦星様は
Oh my god.
これまでもこれからもずっと彼以外にはいないんだもん。
Ah! I will never stop loving him. No one could ever replace him for me. Oof. That really hits. Dude, I'm crying again. Can I not be a grown woman for 5 minutes? Oh, fuck. That really hits.
法院京馬に会いたいよ。
I want to see the love of my life. Please. Oof. The girl who could never be Orihime shouted all of her feelings to the world at the top of her lungs. And right in that instant, ain't no way. Hello? Susa heard a sound from her cell phone that she'd never heard before. She'd never heard before?
これは
Hello? It was the sound of a video message! When she saw the sender and subject line, Susa gasped. Is it from the future? What the f- What the fuck? What
未
the
来からのムービーメール。
What the fuck? Hello? Hello? Did Daro send this? It's Barrel in the name. Oh my god, ain't no way. Ain't no way, dude. Yeah, he's probably running after Mayuri now, right? I stuck my hand against the wall of the Brown Team workshop to catch my breath. There was no sign of Mayuri. I'd gone to Maikui Nyanyan and to any shop I could imagine her visiting and had no luck. You really think she would go to a shop if she's upset? I don't think so. Oh my god. Maho came back. She was out of breath too.
いたか。
ダメ。辺りをぐるって回ってみたけど見当たらないわ。
The panic was threatening to make me lose control. Where did you go, Mayuri? Oh, he would have a heart attack if he knew.
見つかったか
And Ash started to stay behind and call all of her friends and people she knew.
オカリン、それが
Oh no.
どうした
Oh no.
電話つながらないんだよ。
Fuck.
マユリなら俺も何度もかけてみたが電源を切ってるみたいで
Shit.
違うんだ。マユシだけじゃなくて他のどこにもつながらない。
How? How?
つうかずっとスマホが圏外になったままでさ。
How?
なんだって
How is that possible? I took out my own phone.
圏外だ
Oh my god.
私もだわ。
The lab had never suffered from bad signal before. Good for you, honestly. We went up to the roof and even tried holding our phones up to the sky, but nothing. The result was the same. How? Why is this happening?
屋上でもダメだ
Oh my god.
外に出ても繋がらないわ。
Dada looked for news on the internet. Thankfully, the internet connection was still active. Thank god.
速報出た。
Okay. There was an article on top of the page of Tabo talking about a large-scale cell phone service outage.
え、つうかなんぞこれ。
Huh?
秋葉原一帯の基地局が全キャリア故障。
How?
全キャリアってそんなことありえるの？
How did this happen? Uh-oh. It didn't seem possible to me, not under normal circumstances anyway. The events of a year ago and the Alpha were then fresh through my mind. Don't tell me you think it's CERN again. Why would CERN do this? That night when Mayuri was mercilessly killed and all the safety I'd ever believed in was stripped away. That night when all the pain began. Started with a bomb threat at Akihabara station that shut down the train system. And this is especially bad because Mayuri is not here. Rintaro will go into a panic mode, dude, because Mayuri is not here. And somewhat similar circumstances are happening right before Mayuri died in the Alpha World line. This is very bad for Rintaro's mental health right now. For his sanity, he will not stay calm. This is bad. This is really bad.
人為的な
Yeah.
工作
Why though? Something terrible was about to engulf Akihabara. That was the feeling I had. I tried my best to fight off the flashback. Now wasn't the time to be scared. I needed to find Mayuri. I couldn't leave her alone out there. I gritted my teeth to fight off all the trauma I was carrying and raised my head. If only it were so easy, man.
タルネットは生きてるんだよな
あ、うん。だから LINE 経由でルカシやアマネシとは連絡取り合ってる。
Okay, then they should be willing to help look for Mayuri.
俺ももう一度辺りを探してくる
Oh my god.
待った。実はもう一つ気になることが。
Oh no.
電波障害のことをアットちゃんで調べようとしたらさ、
Yeah.
現在進行形でお買い手がクラックされてて、
Oh.
そのクラッキングしてるやつがさ、ほら。
The one doing the cracking is. Dodo brought up the Edge channel page on the screen for me to see. I wondered why it could possibly matter, but decided to take a look anyway. Also, I totally forgot about this cult page. About this cult in general. Let me get to cracking. I know what cracking is, probably, but I want to check. Used to describe actions such as illegally accessing network systems, tampering with data, etc. It is often confused with hacking, but the word hacking sound originally means to constructive study of software. Cracking refers to malicious, unauthorized activity. So whenever the term hacking is used by the media, this is typically what they're referring to. Ooh, okay. What the fuck did happen on this occult side, huh? Oh my god, hello? Salieri's neighbor? Attention Salieri's neighbor. Salieri's neighbor. That was the nickname I'd used to make contact with Kurigohan and Kamehameha. Attention? So, somebody wants Rintaro to respond, right?
何なの？
I decided to leave the explanation for later and clicked on the thread. It was all comments by a single person. Is it Krisu? Oh my god. To Salieri neighbor. Oh my god. Hello? What the fuck is Krisu posting, man? Is she getting hacked? Hello?
栗ご飯とカメハメハ
Yeah. Oh my god. Okay, wait. To Salieri's neighbor, it appears that we twins will now be temporarily driven from the place where we belong, so I may not be able to come back here anymore. Our Father in Heaven has developed a way to force open our most secret places. Now we shall become good children, his children who cannot tell lies. What the fuck? And thus you will be forced to tell him of the secrets of controlling time and where those secrets lie. We will be forced to tell him. It is a great sorrow to me that I cannot protect those secrets. I had hoped you could be good friends, but this is probably goodbye. So Leslie, I'd like you to pass the message to the person I respect the most. I always regarded myself as an essentially ordinary intellect. Tell her that she was always the person I wanted to be. Tell her that she was the real Amadeus. This is for Maho! This is for Maho! No. So something happened to this goddamn like Amadeus app. Something happened there. And Kurisu got hacked or something. She's forced now to tell about time travel to someone. Our Father in Heaven, God, has developed a way to force open our most secret places. Oh my god. What in the fuck did happen to Kurisu? Hello? The first comment had gone up an hour ago. After that, it was just an endless string of meaningless numbers and letters. Holy shit.
これはどういうこと？
Kristo got hacked or something. Maho was looking at the screen from the side and eventually sensed that something was amiss from the text. I answered her.
アマデウスだ。
Yeah.
こいつはアマデウスのクリスなんだよ。
Yeah. And something happened to her.
クリスに何かがあった。
Yeah. This was some kind of message. She was trying to contact me with it.
時を司る秘密。
Yeah.
タイムマシンじゃね？
Yeah. Someone who's forcing the secrets out of
の
her.
情報が誰かに漏れたのか。
Yeah.
つうか、なんでアマデウスがタイムマシンの情報知ってんの？オカリン喋ったん？
Well, did I? I didn't think I told her when I was a tester, but there was no time to think about that now.
いや、ジョさん。アマデウスにアクセスできるか。
規則違反になるけど、そんなこと言ってる場合じゃなさそうね。
Yeah.
橋田さん、その PC 借りていい？
Oh my god. Oh my god. Maho took Dado's seat and used his PC to access the Brain Science Institute's computers. Oh shit. She put in her ID Salieri and her password. She pushed the enter key, but Amadeus didn't appear.
いつもと違うわ。どういうこと？
Oh no. Confused, she typed a series of commands into the PC with a speed that rivaled Dado's. But no matter what she did, the Amadeus program didn't appear on her screen. When she'd finished accessing every server at the institute, she stared at the computer and bit her lip.
こんなバカなことって
Is she just gone?
どうした？
ないの。
Oh my god.
アマデウスのプログラムが記憶データごとどこにも存在していない。
So someone took that with them. Maybe? I don't think that she's deleted. Just like the message from Kurigohan and Kamehameha said.
ハッキングしろ。
Hack it! Hack it, my mans!
脳科学研究所だけじゃなく、ビクトル・コンドリア大学にあるデータを全部こじ開けてくれ。
Oh my
サーバーからこっちの
god.
PC まで全部だ。
Oh my god.
オキドキ。
He's just doing it. He's like, yeah, whatever, sure.
ヒアジョさんも協力してくれ。頼む。
Oh my god. Oh my god. He's losing Amadeus, Kurisu, and Mayuri on one day. This fucking sucks. But the answer was the same. Not only the Amadeus Kurisu, but the Maho as well were nowhere to be found on the Victor Condria servers. There was no trace of them. Their very existence had been erased.
どこか別の場所に移されたとか？
I think so.
そんなの無理だわ。アマデウスシステムに関してそんな管理者権限を持ってるのはレスキネン教授だけよ。
Ha! Ha! He did that shit, trust me, bro.
レスキネン教授。
Yeah. My mind flashed back to the message from Kurigohan and Kamehameha. Oh? Our Father in Heaven. Who was the Our Father in Heaven from whom Kurisu had spoken of? If Amadeus considered anyone a father, it would be Leskinen. Yeah.
まさか
Oh my god.
レスキ
Oh
ネ
my
ン教
god.
授が。
The little vicious bag. Haha.
憶測で物を言わないで。
Oh, he's evil though.
それよりも
He evil though.
教授の ID とパスがクラックされたと考える方がよっぽど現実的よ。
I don't think so.
レスキネン教授に連絡をつける方法はあるか？
The phones weren't working, and there was no way to tell when he'd seen an email or if he'd respond. Yeah. Maho was thinking hard, but it didn't seem like she was having any luck. We were getting nowhere. I was concerned about Mayuri, but I couldn't ignore the danger that was right in front of me.
とりあえずラジカンへ行ってくる。
Oh.
クリスの警告通りなら狙われるのはあそこだ。
Oh, will he meet Mayuri there?
僕も行く。
Of course.
お前とヒアジョーさんはここで情報収集だ。マユリが戻ってくるかもしれないから。ただし何かあったらすぐに逃げろよ。
Run. Run away. I gave my orders and ran out of the lab toward Radikan. Holy shit. If anything happens, run away instantly. Suzuha POV! What are you? Oh, right, the video! Let's go! Barrel. Something barrel. Suzuha hit the play button on her smartphone's video display. The video was heavily compressed and covered in static, but she recognized the person that appeared. It was a face she'd known her whole life, a face that had been with her both in her past and her present. The man who she still remembered holding her up in the air as a child was probably around 35 in the video. Why is Dado sending her a video, man? Or the music.
いや、鈴葉、元気かい？父さんだよ。こちらは2025年だ。
Uh-huh.
いろいろなことを君に託してしまって、本当に申し訳なく思う。許してくれ。
Forgive me.
このムービーメールが届いたということは、君は、いや、君とマユシは、シュタインズゲートへの道をまた一つ見つけてくれたということだ。
There's no way! There's no way!
つまり計画は次の段階に移行したわけさ。
Oh?
なぜ最初から全部指示しなかったのかと君は怒るかもしれないな。
Oh.
でも指示しなかったんじゃないんだ。できなかったんだよ。
I couldn't.
君が出発した世界線の僕はこれから話すオペレーションを計画していなかったはずだからね。
Oh.
もう気づいているかもしれないが、君とマユシの選択によって世界線はまた少し変動したんだ。
Okay. A little.
つまり僕も君が出発した世界線とは違う別の世界線上の橋が至るということになる。
I see ya.
でも鈴、どうか勘違いしないでほしいんだ。僕はどんな世界線においても娘ラブだからね。
Oh! True! Oh, that's so sweet. Don't worry about it. I will always love you. No matter your
ちなみ
choices.
にどうだい？比べてみてどっちのパパの方がダンディーかな。
Oh my god, please, Dado.
僕は最近筋トレを始めたんだけどさ。
Hey, yo!
うん
Hmm.
誰？くだらないこと言ってないで。さっさと作戦内容を話せ。
Rintaro's there too! Rintaro's there too!
まったくだわ。どうせまた3日後
I'm Maho too!
どうでもいい報告はしない。
You'll give it up in a week!
録画できる時間が終わっちゃうにゅ。
Oh my god!
まあまあ、そうせかすなって。
Don't brush me.
つうことで、このムービーメールの本来の目的に移ろう。
Uh-huh.
オペレーションアークライトの詳細を伝える。
Arclight.
これは本当に一瞬のミスも許されないギリギリの戦いになる。
Oh
心し
shit.
て聞くんだ。
Don't miss a
いい
word.
ね。
Oh shit. Susa paused the video there. If he was telling her to pay attention, it must be important. If she was going to memorize it all, she needed to calm down. To be honest, getting a video from her dad in 2025 had made her really excited. It felt like her father was telling her that the plan she'd come up with on her own was the right one. That's why she needed to pay careful attention. Oh my god. Oh my god. Maddie was standing by herself, typing something into her phone as fast as she could. When the video had arrived, she told Mayuri that they may have to leave for the past today. There must have been some reason the video was sent today at this time. That's how it seemed to Suzuha.
何してるの？あ、すずさん。どう？今日出発すること
Are
に
we
なり
going
そう？
to leave today like it's a field trip?
作戦概要はこれから確認するつもり。そっか。あのね、も もし今日出発するってなったら、マユシーは行方不明になっちゃうわけでしょ。
True.
心配かけたくないから、
Ah.
お父さんとお母さんと、あとお友達みんなにメールを書いておこうと思って。
Oh
オ
man.
カリンおじさんくらいには直接伝えられる時間があればいいけどね。
I don't know if they have the time. She would be done going over the mission and deciding on a course of action by sunset, probably.
オカリンにもメール書いたから大丈夫。
It's okay.
メールでいいの？
I don't need to see him. Damn. Miley smiled and nodded. There were no more tears in her eyes, but you could still see the wet lines drawn down her soft pink cheeks.
なんだか恥ずかしいから。
Embarrassing. What did you write
で
him?
もね、せっかく書いたメールだけど送れないかもしれないなーって。
Oh.
今ちょっと困ってたところなのです。
Send
なん
it.
で？
Send it.
電波圏外になってるんだ。
Oh.
場所が悪いのかな。
Shit.
圏外？
No, Mayuri can't even send her last message. This sucks. Susa looked at the screen on Mayuri's phone. There wasn't a single bar on the antenna.
おかしい。この場所ならいつだって電波は入ってた。
Susa took out her own phone to double check.
私のもだ。
Yeah. Don't panic right now. You need to log in on Daru's mission, okay? When she saw that Mayuri was using a different cell carrier than her, she frowned.
嫌な予感がする。
Yes. Yes. Oh, she told Mayuri to hide behind the time machine and silently moved up against the door leading to the stairs. She opened it a crack, taking care not to let it creak. Oh my god. Is Kagari coming here? Is Kagari going here? She looked inside the building. It was as quiet as ever. There was nothing on the floor below, but a room for events and some storerooms, so on weekdays like this it was always quiet.
気のせいか。
I don't think so. Kagari's coming! She tilted her head sideways as she softly tried to close the door. But... Shit! Hello? Ah! Are you kidding me, dude? Are you shitting me right now? At Mayuri's scream, she turned around just in time to see armed agents in camouflage jumping over the fence. One of them had grabbed Mayuri, yeah?
外壁をよじ登ってきたのか。
Shit! Yeah, I would not have expected that. Susa deeply regretted her mistake. She was well aware that someone could try to come up the walls. But the video from her dad had made her so excited she lowered her guard. There were about 30 men, all carrying small assault rifles. With Mayuri as their hostage, Susa couldn't do anything. Shit.
銃を置いてそのまま地面に伏せろ。手は頭の上だ。
What the fuck, dude? Who are you with? One of the men gave her an order in a cold voice.
抵抗すれば
Oh my
こ
god.
の女の命は保証できない。
It's always Mayuri as the sacrifice. Oh my god. He pulled Mayuri close and put the gun to her head, then flipped off the safety. Shit. Shit. She had no choice but to obey. Susa took the gun out of her holster and put it on the ground, then took a pose where she couldn't resist. Oh my god.
喋らないで。こいつらいざとなれば本気で姉さんを殺すよ。
Oh my god.
私は大丈夫だから。
Please don't kill Susa either. Please. From the way they moved, she could easily tell they were veteran professionals. That meant they were certainly after the time machine and probably well aware that only Susa could operate it. That, Susa decided, meant they wouldn't kill her if they didn't have to. The man who'd spoken to her first, who was probably the leader, knelt down next to her. She was searched, roughly, to make sure she wasn't carrying any other weapons.
これ
Shit.
でも一応女なんだ。
Dude, they don't give a
少しは
fuck.
気を使えよ。
They probably don't give a shit right now. They took the other small pistols she was carrying for emergencies, as well as several different kinds of knives. How much is
目標
she
に
carrying
目
on
標
her?
さん確保。
2 and 3!
そっちは
Target? The leader spoke to the group of men gathering around the time machine.
目標1確保。
Who's target
ロックがかかってい
1?
て 全てエラーで弾かれます。
Is Target 1 Amadeus Chrysu? Target 1? Several of the men had gone inside the machine as well. Leaving the hatch open had been Susa's own mistake, but still it upset her to see them inside the machine. It was something her dad made after all.
何をしても無駄だ。そいつは私じゃないと言うことを聞かない。
立て。
Oh shit. The leader kicked her with the heel of his boot.
手はそのままゆっくりとだ。少しでも余計な動きをしたら
Shit.
即座に人質を殺す。
But if you do, you don't have blackmail for Susa anymore. When she stood up, her hands were handcuffed behind her back. They prodded her from behind to move next to the machine.
生体認証だな。
Oh.
そうだ。ただし、私の静脈や指紋をコピーしても無駄だ。手を切り落としたり、目玉をくり抜いたって認証には使えない。
Oh my god.
2036年のシステムならそんなに間抜けじゃない。
That's interesting. The men in camo seemed aware of everything she said. None of them seemed surprised or irritated. Oh shit.
教授はどうした？
Professor! Oh, Leskinen's team is there. Okay, so this is Leskinen's team. God damn it, dude. The leader asked the man who was pointing the gun at Mayuri.
現在こちらに向かっているところです。
Fuck!
目標1は目標2とセットだ。洗脳しないと無理だと伝えろ。
Target 1 is only useful and Target 2 is with it. Was Target 2 Suzuha? I don't know. My god. Susa gritted her teeth when she heard the word brainwashing. She had seen many of her friends in Valkyrie undergo this cruel procedure, then be sent back as spies before turning into vegetables. Holy shit. The leader turned towards Suzuha.
洗脳の行き着く先は分かっているはずだ。教授は薬などは使わない。直接脳をいじられることになる。
My god, so is Leskinen alive in 2036 then?
そうな
To
る
brainwash Kagari?
素直に我々に協力した方が利口だと思うが。
教授か。
Yeah. Professor's here. Where she'd come from, an old doctor with that name had led a brainwashing team that had attempted to destroy Valkyrie. Suzuha had hated him more than anyone else. Oh fuck, he's still alive in 2036, dude? Are you kidding me? They hadn't used drugs either. It was safe to assume that both professors were the same person. Suzuha knows him in the future. Fuck, he's still alive, dude. Oh, this leech. She nodded.
言うことを聞く。だが、これじゃ無理だ。
Oh? Handcuffed? Suzuha jangled the cuffs behind her bag.
手錠は外す。ただし抵抗すれば、そっちの女が死ぬ。
Of course. There was still a gun pointed at Mayuri's head. Even if she tried to resist, it would be impossible to save Mayuri from this many professional soldiers. Yeah. When she went inside the cockpit, she used her biometrics to bypass the lock and brought up the control console. Oh no. Lights came on all across the machine and she could hear low rumbling. Oh
よし降りろ。
no.
あとは我々が調査する。
No.
あんたたちに理解できるとは思えないけどね。
But sure. Don't trash it, okay? As Susa left the cockpit, the leader turned his gaze towards a particular cluster of the men, which seemed to be engineers. There was the moment she was waiting for. Her hand had wandered below the console for just a moment when she left the cockpit. She'd hidden some knives there? Dude, she is hiding weapons everywhere, this guy. Holy shit. Slice his throat open. Sorry about that. Without making a sound, she threw it at the leader. Oh! Oh! Where did it land? Oh my god, the knife pierced his throat! He went down so quickly he hadn't even had time to scream. Oh my god. She quickly readied another knife and darted between the men in camo. Her target was the man pointing a gun at Mayuri's head. Yeah, kill him quick. Holy shit. She dropped her hips low to the ground. In an instant she moved behind him and slit his throat. Blood poured out onto an astonished Mayuri, but there was no time to worry about her. Oh no, trauma! Oh my god, she grabbed his rifle. What? She grabbed his rifle and fired a few shots to force him to the ground, then grabbed Mayuri's hand and ran behind the machine. Holy shit, Oh my god. The plan had gone well so far, but she had seriously underestimated how well trained these men were. The second in command quickly moved to the front and worked to reestablish control. All she had was a knife and the gun she'd stolen, and she needed to protect Mayuri, a non-combatant. Yeah? Yeah? She was still facing more than 25 active enemies. Whatever the right way to get out of this was, she couldn't find it. The time machine was still active. She couldn't escape because she couldn't leave it here. Oh my god. Oh my god! One of the men fired several rounds towards her, which bounced off the side of the machine. Oh! Oh shit! Did they hit her? And then Mayuri's head flew back as if she'd been struck. A spurt of blood came out. Holy shit! Did she get shot? She definitely got shot. Oh my god. Her cute face was turning blood red. One of the rounds had grazed her after it had ricocheted. Oh my god. She was clutching herself by her arms, and her expression was completely blank. Her tiny body was shaking. Susa couldn't blame her. Oh my god! She fired back at the enemy, but they kept drawing closer. Oh my god. Oh my god. The time machine's maintenance hatch was right in front of her. When she saw it was there, she visualized her last option in her mind. Holy shit! Holy shit. If she did that, all of her plans would be ruined. The path to Steins Gate would be forever closed. But that didn't mean she was cold-blooded enough to sacrifice Mayuri here. If the wild lines were going to converge, maybe Mayuri wouldn't die here at all. But what her father had said during his video message bothered her.
マユ氏の選択によって世界線はまた少し変動したんだ。
Yeah, and if the world line changes, if they are at another world line entirely, then Mayuri's survival is not guaranteed anymore.
つまり僕も君が出発した世界線とは違う、
Yeah.
別の世界線上の橋台至るということになる。
If like the major world nodes are changed, I mean, if like they switch to not Alpha world line or Beta world line, but like a different C world line, then Mayuri's death is not, Mayuri's survival is not guaranteed anymore. Uh-oh. Which meant that Susa had no proof that Mayuri would be alive in 2036 now. Had the world line really changed? Of course, for the sake of Operation Arclight, she hoped it had. But that meant she wouldn't be able to move from this place. Oh? The worst case scenario, that would be these men taking the time machine. They could change the world line into something even worse than the one Susa had experienced. It might become a world line where not only Mayuri's life wasn't safe, but Daru's wasn't either. If that was going to happen, she had to make her choice fast. Oh my god. She kept a careful eye on the men, and as soon as she saw an opening, she opened the maintenance hatch biometric lock. She could see part of the engine, which was still giving off a quiet rumble. She turned her gun sights on it. Fortunately, the unit had created the car blurk hole still wasn't active. Even if she blew up the machine here, it probably wouldn't cause serious damage to the space-time continuum. As soon as she saw that, she went to pull the trigger. Oh no! Oh no, Mayuri's forceful voice stopped her dead in her tracks. Oh my god. Uh-oh. Man! Just as Mayuri had stopped her before, once again her forceful voice caused Susa to hesitate, if only for an instant. On the battlefield, that instant can decide your fate. Oh no. She took a quiet look around again, and then she froze. Oh no. Mixed in with the man in camo was a girl in a dark motorcycle suit and helmet. Yeah. Yeah. What the hell? Dude? She's not working for Leskinen, is she? Was it? Oh, she is. She's... Okay, sorry guys. She's obviously like mind manipulated by him, so it makes sense that she's here. Was it Kagari who had leaked this place's location to him? She was well aware of Kagari's abilities after their 2 battles. If she wasn't completely in control of herself, she'd be killed instantly. She talked to herself.
私が生き残るのは諦めざるを得ないな。
Oh my god. How many would she have to take with her in order to give Mayuri a chance to escape? Right now, the only thing she could afford to think about was getting Mayuri back to Rintaro. But just when she'd made her decision, she felt Kagari staring at her, or more precisely, the blood dripping down Mayuri's forehead. And just after that, Kagari did something she hadn't expected at all. Is she killing all of the armed soldiers? Because they hurt her mother. Yeah. Yeah. There's one thing she will not forgive, and that is people hurting her mother. So I feel like she will kill all of these soldiers. Oh my god. Oh my god. You are going to die. There was a scream. No, it was the howl of an enraged beast. Uh-oh. 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 And then the slaughter began. Holy shit. Oh my god. This is insane. Hello? Oh my god. Hello? Is my game lagging? No, it's not. Kagari grabbed the second-in-command's head with her left hand. With her right, she steadied her rifle. After she fired, there was very little left of his head. Oh my god! Oh my god! The rest of him dropped to the ground. Oh my god! Killing you? All of you. Oh my god! She slammed a piece of tattered flesh that at one spin a man's head into the ground, and with no warning at all, leaped from one screaming man to another. She fired a gun into every one of them. Holy shit. Oh my god! Dude, she's hunting them down like prey. Like sheep. Holy shit, dude. Like target practice, man. What the fuck? She's crazy, crazy, man. Oh my god! Holy shit! Even when her targets were already soaked in a sea of blood, she kept firing until their lips were blown apart into unrecognizable rags. Some of them tried shooting her to protect themselves, but no matter where she was struck, Kagari didn't even flinch. Holy shit. Holy shit, dude. When her magazine ran dry, she threw 4 long military-style cleavers. Holding one in each hand, she used them in her military combat training to slaughter anyone she saw. Their entrails were scattered all over the twilight roof, covering her whole body in blood. That's disgusting. That is so disgusting. Don't look. Don't you dare look. Oh, this is a bloodbath, dude. Suzu held Mayuri's head tied to her chest. Mayuri was shaking from fear, but she did as she was told and clamped her hands down on her ears. Dude, she does not know this is her daughter. This is so fucked. Even so, she could probably still hear the sounds of ripping flesh and shattering bone. Oh my god! Oh my god! Holy shit! Even Suzu had gone stone cold in shock. During all her time in combat, she'd never seen a one-sided slaughter like this. She'd experienced this when they fought, but Kagari seemed to feel no fear or pain. She simply focused all her energy on killing her opponents. It was often said that humans unconsciously avoided using all their muscle power to protect their own bodies, but Kagari seemed to lack that capability. Holy fuck. Holy fuck. Oh my god! They are popping like balloons! Oh my god. Just now she stabbed the man who turned to run from her in the back, then tossed his huge body to the ground with only a single arm. Then she kicked his stomach from below and ruptured his organs, killing him. Oh my god, she will... Oh my god. Oh my god. Finally, after several, perhaps a dozen or more, of the men had been killed, what remained of the squads started to scream orders at one another. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god! With terrifying reflexes, she charged between their shots and brutally murdered several more. But... Did she get shot? Did she get shot? Probably, right? Dude, you can't dodge that many bullets and not get shot at all. Or even grazed by a bullet. Oh my god. Oh! Uh-oh! At last, a hail of gunfire struck her left hand, and the knife she was holding fell to the floor. No, that wasn't it. It wasn't the knife that fell, it was the entire left hand! Hello! The shock caused her body to stagger back. They blew her hand off! Oh my god. Oh my god. Someone screamed in a voice that lacked any of the pride and bravery a soldier is supposed to possess. Yeah, did he scared shitless, man? Oh my god! Several more bullets stuck into her body. Parts of the motorcycle suit ripped open and the helmet cracked. Blood that was clearly her own, not that of the men she'd killed, began to pour out. Oh, this is brutal. At last she fell into a pile of corpses.
Yes!
Don't you dare say, okay, like you did something good. They must have thought they finally had her. One of the survivors pointed his gun down to finish her, and just as he was about to pull the trigger... Oh my god! Oh my god! Her bestial roar and the man's terrified scream overlapped in a horrible cacophony. Oh my god! Oh my god! She forced herself to leap up and brought the back of the remaining cleaver down on his arm, knocking him back. An instant later, the knife slit his throat and ended his life. Holy shit. Holy shit. What do you mean retreat? She's going to hunt you down, man. The survivors began to flee in terror. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is a slaughter. This is a slaughter. Holy shit. Okay, no. No. No, 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 no. I'm ending my episode here, guys. What in the fuck? What in the shit? Kagari? Kagari's unhinged, bro. Kagari's crazy. Holy shit. She has no filter. Her body does not have any filter, man. She's fighting with 100% of muscle strength. Holy fuck. Oh, man. How did, like, I feel so bad and kind of pissed off, but I understand why. That Susa didn't watch the video that Daru sent her completely before. You know, she didn't know. She didn't know, like, Leskina's fucking bitches came up here on the roof and would threaten her. Man, this shit sucks. Daru, couldn't you have sent this message sooner? Fuck my life, man. Okay, this is gonna be a mess. I don't know what next episode is gonna be like. I don't think Kagari will survive. I think Kagari will definitely die from her injuries. She lost a hand, bro. She lost a hand and she's like riddled with bullet holes. So she will definitely die next episode. And I think Mayuri will know that she is her daughter before she dies. I feel like Kagari will get some closure before she dies with her mother. Because Mayuri's right there. And also, there's Moika as well. I feel like Moika will come into the picture too in the next episode. Oof. This is a mess. This is a mess, man. The Intero will run there, see Mayuri bleeding from her forehead, and go into a fucking sicko mode state. And go through, like, oh my god, go through his PTSD, definitely. When he sees blood on her face. Oof, that's not gonna be good, guys. Next episode will be even more of a mess, I feel like. Well, I hope you guys look forward to it in the next week. Holy shit, I need a break. I need to drink something. I need to calm down to be fully present in the next episode. Anyway, I hope to see you guys next week. Oh my god. Yeah, try to relax as well. Because holy man, holy F, I can't. Oh my god. Okay, I'm coming down and relaxing. Relax you too as well. And I'll see you next week. Please stay with me. I'll see you guys. Goodbye.